Man, them look at that for Maxfield Avenue, an iron car get fucked up. Pluto car. That car are looking at them. And thing I want to chuck down this figure. Alright, Shane, see it, EK, fuck up. We say EK mash up.
You see no brandy?
Oh, yes, sir, man. Ziggy catch everything, you know. See it there. Thing too. Oh, Nairan gone now. I'm saying Nairan gone to hospital because Nairan I say the girl already in her front. She have a big chop in her face. See me? See it there? Yeah, man, go through father. Okay, shake up. The rim broke. Pluto get a lick, so right, that's a Pluto car get lick.
Remember say the road full of accident in the dark. Watch out go on for the max here. Just a while ago, brother. Who know what? Him lick up in here. This car here, brother. Go on this next car. How him come to? Why truck there can come here, can fly them and either fly to backside. First. And the truck here. Yeah, good. People. Yeah, I'm on the truck there. Eagle truck. Right now, we're for the Maxfield here. Yeah. Thing the normal in the morning now,
So the truck here now. The shit truck, you know? But I look like the empty still car. Nothing on. Up here no stink, you know? So it look like say on the empty I work, it go up on a work or so. Yeah.
The car.
Truck I get frig up.
Go. I think he'll sit down there, sir.
Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source News and Entertainment with a Buzz. What you just saw and what is on your screen are pictures, the sights and sound of an accident that took place off Maxfield Avenue in St. Andrew on Saturday morning. Based on information, it is said that this occurred at the intersection of Gem Road and Fitzgerald Avenue. It involved a Honda Civic, Toyota Probox, Toyota Caldina, Honda Stream, and a cesspool truck. Now, people, when you look at the vehicle that caused the accident, a Honda Civic, it seems. Just imagine, this is a place where a lot of people live. Pitney, Old Lady, you name it, any and everybody is there. Fortunately, it was early in the morning, so therefore, it could have been Wassara. Now, when you see stuff like this, we have to ask ourselves the question, what type of speed was this individual going at? What was he thinking? What was his frame of thoughts? Because this obviously is a residential area, be it early in the morning. This is not the Autobahn. For him to be going at the rate of speed in which him lick a couple of vehicles that were going about their merry way, he then hit in a cesspool truck. Luckily, the truck was empty, so therefore all hell could have broke loose, all sort of SHIT could have also broken out. Lit the vehicle, the truck, and then turn over the truck. Female vehicle almost split in two. It is said that the female passenger that was in that vehicle, feared almost split in two. She was rushed along with the driver to the hospital. Obviously, the impact that they were going, by the speed that they were going, they had to have been injured. Would not be surprised if those persons are now paraplegic. Would not be surprised if somebody is in some sort of vegetative state. And truth be told, I have no sympathy for the driver and probably sympathy for the passenger, depending on who it was. Because you should not sit down in any sorts of vehicle with any sorts of maniac blazing like some sorts of madbat out of hell, endangering your life and also endangering his life and other persons on the street. Just imagine that street was crowded. What would have happened? How many persons would have lost their life? People, it only shows you the mindset or lack of sense that these drivers have. Somebody and I had a conversation and them say, it seems as if these people just buy the license, them feel so because of automatic or whatever the circumstance, them can just press pedal to the metal and whatever happens, happens. They think that they are playing a video game until, of course, somebody loses their life or somebody dies. Point blank and period.
Linstad is a blood clot, and then you see my family then. And them say, right, left Linstad and down up here, go live. I sell out to try to buy up my house down, so I'm there. Man, you see them club on the way, you know.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, based on the audio from a video that you just heard, is of an incident that took place in Linstad. Linstad is in St. Catherine, where it is confirmed that at least 3 persons got caught up, one of them in stable condition, one of them in critical condition. The one that did not make it, 42-year-old laborer, his name is Jason Martin. Based on information, it is said that all 3 men were sitting along the street, standing along the street in front of a bar, when a man rolled up wheel and pop off a tool from him waist, blaze up these individuals multiple times, took away himself, exited stage left. Mr. Martin was rushed to the hospital, however, he did not make it. And based on the video evidence, too graphic for YouTube's liking, cannot show, you could have seen all individuals laying on the ground, gasping for breath, tossing and turning, well, at least the other two. Mr. Martin seems as if he was already out of there. Now, when you think about Linstad, that is one of those places, it is always laying dormant. It is one of those serious places. You hardly hear about it, well, not of lately. We see of lately that it has broken out like sore. And based on what we've seen of lately, a lot of persons have transplanted from Spanish Town, from Kingston, all sorts of Garrison era, Montego Bay, Westmoreland. And they are now living in Linstad because they think that it is one of those safe haven, it is one of those tranquil places. Until, of course, the enemies or the ops realize where they are and come for them, just like they did for these three individuals. At least one of them must have been the target. As soon as I get some more pertinent information, I'll be sure to divulge ASAP, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news is based on the picture and caption that you see on the screen as I speak. It is said that a mother was charged after allegedly allowing a couple of men to touch up her daughter. And this is coming from Nationwide 90 FM. Based on a news article, it is said that she gave them permission to touch up our 13-year-old daughter in exchange for liquor. It is alleged that this took place back in about 2020, September to be specific. Based on the information, it is said that the little girl left from the home, went to the police and reported, and was taken to the child advocacy group. Now, people, the sad thing about this situation is that this is not an isolated incident. If you remember, there was an infamous case wherein a young girl, 14 or 15-year-old Price Johnson, based on the information that I got, the mother was also selling her body, meaning the daughter's body. The news in the street is that she lost her life based on a relationship that she was in with a notorious gangster, Notorious Don. He was responsible, however, they try, meaning the mother, and other persons try to blame an unstable man, a man of unsound mind. However, after that, that man was arrested, but he was released. So therefore, no suspect until now. Fast forward a couple of days, a next mother, 45-year-old, all because of liquor, Jerry and nephew. She make people lick up her daughter. Now people have heard about stuff like this in America when it comes to crackhead, but I'm not going to say I did not know. So based on what we've been seeing lately, disturbingly, is that this is becoming the norm rather than the exception. It seems as if these mothers don't have that mother hen syndrome where they protect their offspring, their child, especially girl picnic, at all costs. They would rather to sell out their child for monetary gain for some sorts of man instead of the child being the priority. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called surprise, surprise, surprise. An ex-CO, correctional officer, has been arrested. Based on the news report, it is said that he was an ex-employee of the Horizon Criminal Facility. It is said that while he was at work, it seems as if he was in the presence of his supervisor. And he thought that the supervisor must have suspected something. He got bummy, he started to shake and quiver. It is said that a parcel fell from his pocket or fell from his hand. He then tried to step on that parcel. However, the supervisor was observant. The supervisor became suspicious, checked the package, he realized that it was weed. He then searched his person, searched his knapsack. When he searched his knapsack, he found more parcels containing weed, containing Whistler, containing charger for phones, and also 20,000 Jamaican dollars. Obviously, he was arrested. Now, people, we should not be surprised because a lot of these persons are living hand to mouth. And whenever most Jamaicans get an opportunity for hustle upon the job, that is the reason why most of them take the job. It is not because they care or have concern for Jamaica and want Jamaica to be a safer place. It is mostly if there's any sorts of hustle. And that includes a whole bunch of profession that people hold in high esteem. Talking about the police, talking about the politician, talking about the preacher, just to name a few. Now, the thing is that whenever we see stuff like this, we should not be surprised because everybody is in for the taking. Everybody is taking bribe. Jamaica is filled with corruption in high and low places, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.